Welcome back, my little recusants, to another episode of our Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix 100% guide.
Wow!
This place is
kinda different.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Port Royal. Live action with Kingdom Hearts-esque graphics and Sora, Donald and Goofy jarring very much so with the world state.
Organization 13?
Yes.
only one way to find out.
Already, we're going to collect an old treasure chest, getting the naval map of Port Royal, which is brilliant. And if you run down the rampart, there is another treasure chest and a puzzle piece for your efforts. Now, we can go down this way later on, but the story will push us to go down the other end just to get a cutscene, which is totally fair enough. And with that third little sneaky treasure chest gotten, we won't have to backtrack, which is great.
Aztec treasure, eh?
Aye, and thanks to the curse put on it, we are neither among the living nor the dead.
Really? 'Cause you look like regular pirates to me.
But in the moonlight...
Whoa! Now I get what you were saying. Well, if you see two doofuses and a brat holding a keyblade, steer clear. They got a kind of magic that don't belong in this world, see? And nobody knows what it'll do to you, especially when the moon's showing what you really are.
A match for Barbossa, you say?
Hey!
See there? I knew it. Those are the punks I was telling you about.
Who are you calling punks? It's Sora, Donald, and Goofy to you, and don't you forget it.
That we won't. And we'll engrave it on your tombstone, to be sure.
Whoa, I like your style.
Men, half of you stay here and indulge these cullies. The rest, bring me that medallion.
Aye!
Aw, we only get to stomp on a few of you?
Seeing Pete chat to Barbossa will never not be cursed, but what we are after learning is that because of our Disney magic, or our Final Fantasy magic to be more specific,
It's no use.
we have an
Can't beat them.
advantage in this world.
What do you expect?
You best be saying your prayers.
Hey, watch out, they could see you. Stay away from their magic.
What for?
Weren't you listening to me before?
Hey, Pete, thanks for the tip.
Huh?
So this world will play a lot with the lighting and environment. We have to also use magic to deal absolutely catastrophic damage to our pirate, enemies. So Donald now, and by extension, Wisdom Form, become absolutely indispensable in this world. Because Wisdom Form, again, channels magic very, very highly. This ain't over. If Pete's here, that must mean we've work to do. And the pirate captain looked pretty mean too. Man, I'd hate to see him turn into a Heartless. Well, we are here. Hey, maybe we can take a pirate ship for a spin. Just kidding. Were those guys headed into town? Yeah, I think they were looking for treasure. And off to town we'll go. Now there is a, puzzle piece there. We need to come back at endgame before we can jump even nearly that high. So, we'll get there eventually.
Where are you taking me? Let me go!
Elizabeth! Stop! What are they?
It's the Heartless. Watch out!
We'll deal with them. Go, take cover.
So, with a bunch of weak Heartless, I'm gonna take the time now to transform into something a little more comfortable. And with some lightnings and absolutely amazing fires, our super mobile magic build can destroy Heartless with ease. And for every Heartless we destroy in Wisdom form, we end up getting 1 experience point for our Wisdom form, you know, to level up and get better abilities. And as you can probably see, we get a nice movement option in the quick one. Not quite a higher jump or anything, because you get to slide along the ground. Sora looks great in blue. Well done! My own fencing skills are not to be ashamed of, but I've never faced foes such as that before. You really think we're that good? Did you find your friend? I was too late, but I must rescue her. Would you help me? I'm Sora. This is Donald. I'm Goofy. And I'm Will Turner, but call me Will. Okay, Will, let's go. Right, let's go to the docks. Now, we do have some lovely collectibles here, as well as destructible areas of the map, which opens up the map, but also can show us lovely hidden treasure chests for our journal collection, so that's also good. Just run around this area, don't miss any treasure chests, so just follow my way. And we should get all the collectibles fairly handy.
Yeah.
And as I say, when it comes to what enemies do you prioritize the pirates. They always do so much damage, which is just wild to me. No one ever. Another blizzard finishes them clean off. Treasure in the corner, treasure in front of me. Absolutely dripping in the treasure. I kind of end up running around in circles a little bit, but that's pretty much, you know, this area fully explored. We need to head back to the docks, try and get a ship, so we can chase after Elizabeth, because she's been taken by the pirates, not even the Heartless. She's been taken by the pirates, so it's our job to rescue her now. Oh my god. And going down this way, we end up back at the docks.
We're too late.
Huh?
Those pirates kidnapped Miss Swan and took her to their ship. Now they've sailed, and I'll never be able to find her.
Then she's long gone. The Black Pearl is nigh uncatchable. Best find yourself another girl, mate.
You? What are you doing aboard the Interceptor? She's off limits to civilians.
Ah, fortunate that I'm going to commandeer her then. She'll make a fine pirate ship.
A pirate?
Captain Jack Sparrow, if you please.
Take me with you. Help me hunt down the Black Pearl and save Miss Swan. I got you out of that jail cell, Sparrow. Do this, and your debt's repaid.
You'll have to win fair lady's heart alone, mate. I see no profit in it for me.
Come on, Captain.
Are you sure you can sail her? All on your own?
You've a point there.
Sparrow.
Captain Sparrow.
I'm Sora. This is Donald and Goofy.
I'm Will Turner.
That will be short for William, I imagine. No doubt named for your father, eh?
Yes.
Well then, Mr. Turner, you get us ready to make way. I have some effects to liberate.
Aye, aye. But hurry!
Naturally.
Sora?
You really want to be a pirate?
Of course not.
What do you make of this Will?
I don't know. We just met him.
I think my luck's about to change.
So now that we have Jack in the party, I'm going to make sure he has his limit equipped because we're not going to be missing out on a limit again like I did with Beast. And we will eventually be going back to Beast Castle, so we will trigger his limit soon, so do not be worrying. Goofy Tornado, so long as he's alive, is an absolute amazing. Don't even know what I was about to say there. Cringe. Now, before we set sail, we're going to quickly run back to town and just trigger his limit. Get it into the journal, do triangle and X just to combo the enemies with like a little magnet effect, and then we blow up the box to finish.
Right you are.
Port Royal can very quickly become your spot for all the burning items. We've got burning shards, burning stones, burning, you know, it's all pretty good. The pirates only drop items, so this way you have to be so careful when you're fighting the pirates. You don't accidentally knock them out of the moonlight, because they then become indestructible, and that's never a fun time. Anyway, Will, onward for Miss Swan. Gonna pause for a long cutscene.
You can release me. You have your trinket. I'm of no further value to you.
This is no trinket, Missy. This is cursed Aztec gold. One of 882 identical pieces they delivered in a stone chest to Cortez himself.
I hardly believe in ghost stories anymore, Captain Barbosa.
That's exactly what I thought. Buried on an island of dead, what cannot be found except for those who know where it is. Find it we did. There be the chest. Inside be the gold. And we took 'em all. We spent 'em and traded 'em and fritted 'em away on drink and food and pleasurable company. The more we gave 'em away, the more we came to realize the drink would not satisfy, and food turned to ash in our mouths. We are cursed men, Miss Turner. Compelled by greed we were, but now we are consumed by it.
How very sad for you.
There is one way we can end our curse. All the scattered pieces of the Aztec gold must be gathered and restored to the stone chest. And the blood of every soul who touched a piece of the treasure must be repaid. Miss Turner, for 10 years we've searched every league of these waters, every town and village. preying on sailors and settlers alike. 881 pieces we found, but despaired of ever finding the last. All those years, you've been safe in your bed, reading your pirate stories, dreaming of adventures in the high seas. We've endured torments worse than death itself. But now, thanks to ye, we have the final piece at last. When this medallion is restored to the chest, we'll be free to roam the seas as men. No longer will we be ghosts.
And the blood that's to be repaid?
That's why there's no sense to be killing you. Yet. You see, the moonlight shows us for what we really are. We're not among the living, and so we cannot die. But neither are we dead. I've suffered too long. You'd best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. For you see, tonight, you're in one.
So, aboard the Interceptor, we have a save point in the hull, which is obviously nice. Let's, you know, do that. We can even, like, buy some potions. We can, drop off our synthesis stuff. All is pretty good. We've now enough dark shards that they are now purchasable in the shop. So, again, really useful if we're just doing money tricks and stuff to get infinite money. Super handy. I wind up forging both of these just so we can have some very decent, not only defense for Donald and Goofy, but like XP for our Moogle level, you know? It's going quite well. There's actually no trophy for collecting all of Donald and Goofy's weapons, which I think is a sad thing. Like, it kind of was a real unifier that you had to kind of get all of Donald and all of Goofy's weapons. It's a bit sad that there's no trophy tied to that now. But what can you do? Just making sure we can give all our guys the best equipment, and don't be afraid of giving them like these blizzard and fire you know, an extra 6 defense will prove massive in Donald's survivability. And then I'm finding like, actually let's give our boy some potions. Like, he literally is just going the entire time without any. We could obviously take a bunch from Jack, so you know, but that would make us a thief, and it's not about thievery, it's about piracy, so it's like different, you know? Once again, I'm just getting rid of all that new stuff in the journal. It drives me absolutely bonkers. But as I say, you are more than welcome just to read the journal, read through it slowly. I'm just like, been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, and watching other people react for the first time. So we're going to now sail after the Black Pearl. But as we sail the high seas, we do get ambushes while on our boat. So be prepared for that. Why are you so fixated on that compass? It'll be she that leads us to Isla de Murta, where Barbosa's headed. Savvy? How do you know? Yeah, so basically the cursed gold cursed his crew, turned them into traitors, betrayed them, left him on a desert island, managed to single-handedly escape, and so Will's now saying that Jack can get the Black Pearl if he helps rescue Elizabeth and stop the pirates, so yeah. Here we are. The Island of Death. So now the two boys want to kind of sneak in and rescue Elizabeth themselves and leave us out. Which, I mean, you've seen primordial beings of dark energy and undead cursed pirates. I'm not sure where the logic that you guys can do anything is founded. And then, of course, we have Sora being like, I'm sick of waiting, let's go. And then Donald, if you're like, are you sure? But anyway, regardless, we're gonna go in, rescue the lads, rescue Lizzie, and weep that Jack's not in our party. But we've already gotten his one entry in the journal that we needed, so good riddance, I say.
Every last piece that went astray, we have returned, save for this. And now, the blood will be repaid to free us from this curse forever.
So, yeah, that's freaking terrifying. Sacrificial altar of all the different coins. Poor Elizabeth's gonna die. It's a lot, like. With a press of triangle, thanks to the auto limit shortcut, we get to see Donald Fantasia do absolute work again when it comes to crowd control. End up getting Leaf Bracer, guys. Oh my god, absolutely clutch in critical mode to get Leaf Bracer, and we now have it. And surprisingly, the AP cost for Leaf Bracer in this game is literally 1 AP.
Okay.
Quick, they're after us!
We'll hold them off. Give us a sign when the ship's ready to sail.
Right. We'll light the signal fire.
So now we gotta survive! Woo! What's nice is that limits last a long time, and even though it spends all your magic, it's like you are invincible while the limit is happening. And then I can keep on attacking away. But again, positioning in Pirate's World is so important. You gotta make sure they're coming in, and you can use reactions to great effect, reaction commands, like return the fire, or do a little back shuffle, or whatever. We can just mince-meat our way through these guys with 2 keyblades instead of 1. So this is where all of our early leveling is brilliant, because the forms just last a little bit longer. We're not scared of running out mid-fight. And just like that. Round over. We're gonna pause for another cutscene.
The signal!
And now, the blood will be repaid to free us from this curse forever.
No, not yet. We wait for the opportune moment.
When it's of greatest profit to you?
May I ask you something? Have I ever given you reason not to trust me? Stay here, and try not to do anything stupid.
Begun by blood undone. You, mate! Your father! Was your father William Turner?
No.
I don't understand!
What's going on?
Who brought this wench to us?
She says her name is Turner.
Come on!
Why isn't it working? You need more blood.
Get on with it!
Idiots.
Hurry.
You there! The medallion! After them, you ingrates!
That's pretty much going to be our episode though, guys. So thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Please leave a like and a comment. Thanks so much.